Yeah, here it is, another Cascade Trekker trip, and I might change my name. It's the end of March, and I'm gonna hike up and get into some of the snowfields. They call this area Coyote. You can just say Coyote and everyone knows where it is. But the mountain up here is Round Mountain. My hometown right now is down here in this valley. I hiked up here last night in the dark, and it got pretty cold fast. I was all right in the tent. Once I got this tent up and got in the bag, I put a hand warmer in my sleeping bag, and man, I just zonked out pretty hard. I've been waiting for the snow to melt back. You can see there's some patches in this area. The road goes up this way, then it goes back this way. Then there's a creek down there. That's going to be my water supply, I hope. And then I'm just going to ski for 2 or 3 days at the edge of the snow. There's some really nice moraines back there, lesser mountains and valleys and stuff like that. There's my snow, but I got a lot to go to get to it, and the top is right there. I'd love to have a camp set up somewhere over there. We've got some snow here. That means I have drinking water. There's a big black lizard in the crack of that rock. Fairly big. I think he's gonna eat that little one. Damn, he wanted him. There he is. Come on. Get his ass. Down at the bottom of the snow line, just starts up over here, and I had a crappy climb up that road because these new boots just fried one of my heels. There's a blister like this on my heel, and it hurts like hell. I wanted to get further back, but I'm pretty sure that any further back would have put me in a narrow canyon, and here I'll get the morning sun to warm me up. And tomorrow I'm going to see if I can just push up with a day pack and the skis a little farther. I don't know, because it really sucks right now. It hurts. And I have to climb down. There's easily a 2,000 foot climb down. So it could be just an exploratory trip. Different day today. I'm right at the edge of a storm, and it's lightly snowing here. And what happens many times here in Bishop, the storms come over the Sierras and just stop. Got the sun here and the blue skies just past that. And maybe even the heat from down lower is keeping the storm from going into town. I don't know about this occasion. It was really blowing. These trees were really blowing last night. And I have a really good cover with all these boulders here for the wind block. And today, it's going to be a slow start, but I'm going to venture out. Hopefully I'll get to the creek, and water is an issue. I'll need to set some snow out to melt again, but going to have some coffee and breakfast, and then hit the trail. My heel, that blister, it popped, and then it's now healed up. Sometimes that happens overnight. It's fortunate. It's still sore and tender, but I'll need to wear 2 socks today and fabricate a big bandage with some duct tape and some paper towels that luckily I have. So that's that. I could have 2 more nights here. I might do it depending on what happens today. It's surreal with this sunlight, these tiny flakes of snow. This strong wind is cold. Inside the tent, it's like 70 degrees from the heat. And the way it looks is, for the time being, I'll have this sun for a while. To get some more snow. There's my snow, and just the very back end of this valley, I'll have to climb on the snow. This was mostly what I've been waiting for the snow to melt back to make it easier to get up. See, once I'm at the top, it's smooth sailing, except for the creek canyon. There's the top. I might have to walk it. These skis are really slippery. Yeah, that's where I want to be, but it's not going to happen on this trip. I could be camped over here. That's another maybe hour and a half travel, but I have to go this way and through the creek canyon, and then I could play all day on that stuff. That wind is just tossing me around up here. This is the best cover so far. And I guess I'll follow the road. I might even ski on here. I don't know what I'll get. And I'm not really that concerned about getting to the creek. I would drink this if I had to. But I've got some snow melting inside my tent in pans. I'd really like to get back there one day. This might be all that I ski on right here. Yeah. That snow's hard. I need a nice long run. Maybe that road back there, but that's pretty far away. Whoa! Oh yeah! Whew. Once the sun stops hitting this, it's gonna be solid ice. Okay, that's my run, my last run right here. I might do it twice. There's a bunch of sand being picked up down in the valley, and it looks like rain coming from the north. I needed my camp to be up here to have the fun I wanted, and that's okay. tried to slow that down, and I couldn't. It was just too slick. Fun. Whew. Wow. Yeah. That's it. Well, here it is late afternoon. One nice sun break here, but it's cold. It's 40 degrees right now. And that wind is strong, and it's got to be close to freezing when it blows. Some of the snow on my skis froze, so it's going to be a cold night. I'm going to use 3 hand warmers, I think, and I hope I'll get the sun in the morning. I just had a couple guys drive up here. The road is real close, and I swear if everything was packed up, I'd get a ride out of here, but I'm pretty darn cozy and close to fixing dinner. Alright, it's the next morning about 8 o'clock, and it was cold, really cold last night, freezing in the tent. It's pretty chilly right now, but it's going to warm up. I'm really glad I have the sun, and so I'm just going to break camp as fast as possible and hike down because I'm getting a ride at 11 o'clock. And I don't really know the timing of how long it's going to take me to get there. It was a good trip. That blister flamed up again yesterday. When I got back to camp, that sucker was nasty. So, these new boots. Made another big band-aid with duct tape and 2 pairs of socks, but now it's going to be going down, so the pressure is going to be on my toes and not my heel when I was going up.